Okay, this is an attempt to document some alterations done by Alterations Plus by Cheryl in Boise, Idaho. The camera's got a little black spot. I don't know if you can see right there. I'll try to work around that. We took a dress in. It's an Irish dance dress in to be altered by Cheryl. When we got it back, initially we thought things were okay, but as we looked a little further, things looked not significantly bad, I guess. What she was working on was this short hem on the bottom of the dress, which is top stitched. Initially it looked okay, but as you look a little bit closer you start seeing some strange things, like there's a stitch that jumps over, crosses over right there. And that, I imagine it's difficult to do, so I was not too worried about that. But as my daughter went to put the dress in a dance bag, she noticed that there were some issues with the way the dress laid on either side. There's some structure behind all this skirting. You can see here from the stitching, there's some issues going on clearly from the outside, and those issues continue on the inside. We also have the same in here. Since it was a used dress, we have lots of pictures from when we bought it, and my daughter had never worn it, so this was the first big alterations that we've been working on. If you look at the inside of the dress, you'll notice the structure. There's some hard pieces here, some hard pieces here, and then an outer skirt, some tulle, and an inner skirt. All of that is typically loose, so it can float and drift with the dancing. But as we looked closer with what Cheryl had done, she sewed the structure of the dress to the outside of the dress. And in addition to that, on one side, the structure is folded forward, which is the natural place where it should be, based on the original pictures and based on the wear inside the dress, because some of them do fake tan, and apparently the former user did, which left some staining on the inside. So on one side, the dress is sewn towards the front, sewn to the outside, which it should not be. The structure should not be sewn there. On the other side, this clean patch right here, you can see it's been separated from the front and sewn to the back. And then it's been tacked at the top, and you can see from the wear on the inside that that's not the way it was supposed to go. And it also explains a lot of the strange stitching that you see right here that was done by Cheryl. So now, if you look at the dress, when the dress is on, the dress should flare to one side, should also flare to the other. What happens now is it flares up in one side and caves in the other. There are some additional issues which, like she sewed the tulle into the skirt, crossed over, and there's just a few other things going on. So it looks like now it'll probably be more work to actually undo it than what she actually put into it initially, which is unfortunate. I'll try to get some additional pictures, but I guess that's a summary before we have to take it apart.